Hey, my friends, what's going on? Just wanted to give you an update on my Daisy Powerline 880. As you can tell, I've done a few different things. I took off the scope that it came with and put this piece of rail and, of course, the red dot from UTG. I'll just get a close up here so you can see the model number. It's SCP-RD40RGW-A. And other than that, I put a cheek extender or a cheek weld here. I guess that's what you call it. Just slips on. It's an old one I have. It just, you can tell that there's a little bit of rust here where I guess the bungee cord goes through, but that's okay. It's all a synthetic stock anyways. But together they make a really good package. It gives you about another inch roughly of elevation from your cheek to see right into that red dot with no problem. And the package is still extremely lightweight and very functional. And so I thought maybe I'd just kind of show you this because you can do a lot of things to something that is very affordable and make it extremely customized into your liking. And it's very usable. So just for your convenience, I'm going to put in the description box a link to Amazon if you're interested in the Daisy Powerline 880. It's a very affordable pellet and BB gun. And, it's something that can be used for recreation, for pest control, and in a dire emergency to procure food in a survival situation. It won't be ideal for those kind of situations that you have to procure probably anything larger than a squirrel or rabbit, but it can probably do quite a bit. There's been people that have commented since the posting of the original video when I first bought this little rifle that they've been able to take out groundhogs with, and that's pretty impressive. I'm not sure if I would attempt to do that, but it's kind of good to know that if I had to, it could do it. But you could definitely take out a full range of birds and frogs and things like that all day long. And so it's a multi-pump gun. So you can, depending on your need, pump it just a few times just to get, a small amount of power. And if you need a lot of power, you can pump it up to 10 times. And so it's just a really cool gun. It's extremely lightweight and it's very small in profile. So you could use this with your bug out bag, You could actually tether this to the side of the bag. It weighs almost nothing. And as you know, BBs and pellets, I'd probably carry the pellets over the BBs for hunting, of course. But you can carry a package of those, several hundred to even 1,000 of those pellets, and you won't even feel it. It's just very, very minimum weight. And the cost to shoot this as well, especially to become proficient, it's nothing. It's like a joke, So you can afford, pretty much anyone can afford to buy the gun. And then the accessories are very inexpensive. I tell you what, I think that the red dot scope or whatever I got a few years ago for I think $30 or so. And the cheek rise extender pad, whatever you want to call it, I think I got that maybe for $10, $15 a few years ago. And, the gun usually ranges between $40 and $55, depending on where you get it. And, of course, they have a full range of pellets that you can use. It's the .177 caliber. And so if you're into that, man, it converts over to 4.5 millimeter pellets. But if you're into something that's it's going to be just a blast to shoot, I've had people come over and they shoot it and they're like, wow, I want one of these. And so there's been a lot of people who've gone and purchased these because they shot mine. And it's kind of addictive. It's fun, And, if you can enjoy the things and the tools that you have, that's half the battle. The other part is that when you do need it for an emergency, let's say worst case scenario, a survival situation, you need this for that. At least you're proficient in it. And that's the part though, that if you never used it because it's not fun to use, then you may be a lot less apt to be able to use it in a more practical scenario. And so it's just like anything else though in life. If you don't use it, if you don't have some time behind it, to build up muscle memory or just skills with it, it can be a lot more difficult to master it. And so it's really easy to master this. I've had friends and family master this gun within an hour. And so I just wanted to kind of talk about it. The sun's starting to really get in the way here, coming through the trees. But hey, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed this update. It's a great rifle. Once again, it's the Daisy Powerline 880. And I do have the UTG red dot. It's a variable red dot power. And of course, this Cheekwell Rise platform, however that is, that you would call that, on the gun. And I just keep it in a small rifle sheath, and it hasn't failed yet. So thanks a lot for coming along. You guys take care.